started out not being able to win basketball games. And that's where the philosophy came about, is that this group was not in any position to talk about winning championships. This team had to try to figure out what was going to motivate them every day to come to practice. It was very satisfying to see the growth in a team. We ended up winning in the conference tournament. And when you take a look at that, that just reinforced to me how important it was to make sure we're getting better every day. We can lay out all kinds of goals that we want, and I've always thought, what happens to your team when that goal is eliminated? We can talk about winning conference championships. We can talk about winning national championships. But somewhere along the line, that may not work for your group. Getting better every day, that should work for any group. There is no doubt talent is something very important in this game. There's only so much a coach can do with X's and O's, but talent sure makes things go a lot easier. And with that talent, you need to have that competitive drive to succeed. And we look at it in the classroom as well as on the court. I think the two go together. We talk about the roles that everyone must play. Now, every player we get is an all-state player, but now they got to find other roles to find the success of a team. And the sooner they fit into that role, the greater the chance of success. Some players are going to step up and be scorers. Some players are going to be rebounders. We may have a defensive stopper that we want on this program, but when they start figuring out what role they want, that's when we're going to have the success as a team. Well, I have a tremendous staff. I'm blessed that 3 of my assistant coaches have played Division I basketball. A situation where you try to blend talents of individual people to make a greater group that we have. I give a great deal of responsibility to my staff. I just believe you hire good people, and good people make you better. Gerald Manson is somebody who has a tremendous amount of experience. An X's and O person, relates well to players, conveys his message across the board to people. Definitely, I give Gerald a huge responsibility in the scouting of teams, in on-floor coaching. He is my associate head coach. Kristen Becker thrives in the recruiting aspect. She is out on the road trying to find the next person to be able to step in and replace a graduating senior. And as you can see, as we continue to improve as a team, it's a direct reflect upon what Kristen's able to do on the recruiting trail. Katie Kern is our last assistant coach. She's a blend of all that. Katie recruits for us. Katie scouts. She works with our post players on the floor. Katie's our high-tech person. If there is something we need to know about a computer, Katie's the person we go to. The 3 assistants I have, each and every one brings something different to the table. Each and every one's important in what we're trying to accomplish here at Wyoming. You know what? I've taken the approach that you have to earn every fan to your game. When I first started here, we averaged about 400 fans a game. 5 years later, we're averaging over 4,000 fans a game. And I just think 2 things. 1, we win, we play at a very high level. 2, we do appreciate our fan base. I have a couple up there, retired couple, and she just believes we play better when I wave to her as I enter on the floor. And I wave to Marilyn every time I walk out onto that floor. I truly believe in education. One of the things that we strive to do here is to make sure that is first and foremost for these players. It is about getting your degree and moving on. Our players understand that it is more than just about basketball. You may be ending up signing an autograph for some young fan that all of a sudden decides that they may want to try to play collegiate basketball. They may want to do better in school and move in that direction. And that's something that I take very serious about the community service that we provide here. And it's very important to me, my staff, my players, that we do step up and we thank the fans. If you continue to strive to get better every day, no matter what setbacks you have, it's going to show and we're going to win. But it all centers around that one piece. We have to be better today than we were yesterday.